Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to make this cute bag. I made this with 300 grams of t-shirt yarn. You can make it in single color or you can mix colors just like I did. You can mix 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors, anyhow you want it. So I'm going to be teaching you everything from the base. This is a multi-layered base. I'm going to be teaching you everything starting from the base to the last stitch of the handle. No gatekeeping. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel right now. Like this video, drop your comments because that is what will motivate me to make more videos. So without wasting much time, let's get into the tutorial proper. These are the materials we'll be using to make the bag. This is a cotton t-shirt yarn. You can use any type of t-shirt yarn you have. It's not compulsory that you have this particular type of t-shirt yarn, and a 6 millimeter crochet hook. So I like to stretch my t-shirt yarn a little bit so that my bag will not be bulky. We're going to start by making 25 chains. So first of all, make a slip knot and then chain 25. 1, 2, 3. So I have my 25 chains ready. Then I'm going to work at the back bumps of this chain. These back bumps, yeah, these back bumps. Can you see? These back bumps, I'll be working my stitches into the back bumps. So turn your chain to the back, keep the first chain and go into the second chain from the hook. Work into the back bumps and make a single crochet. The first stitch, the first chain that I skipped serve as my turning chain. So continue making your single crochet into the back bumps of the chain. Right now I'm at the end of my chain and I have 24 stitches in total. So I'm going to chain 1. I have 24 stitches in total now. I'm going to chain 1. You can bring this tail up so that you can hide it along as you crochet. So I've chained 1. Right now I'm going to work in the back loop only, back loop of my chain. So into the back loop I'll make 1 single crochet and I'm trying to hide this tail along. 1 single crochet into the back loop only. This is our base for the bag, right? So continue making your single crochet into the back loop only. So you continue doing that until you get to the end of your row. Right now I've completed my row, so I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to grab the back loop of this row, back loop of the stitch on this row, and grab the loop below, right? Then make a single crochet. Grab the back loop, grab the loop below and make a single crochet. Back loop and the loop below, make a single crochet. This kind of stitch is going to give us a very thick base, a base that is very solid for the bag. So grab the back loop, grab the loop below and make a single crochet. Back loop, the loop below, make a single crochet. Into the end of my row again, I'm going to chain one, continue the same stitch, back loop of this row and the loop below, and make a single crochet. The same thing, back loop here and the loop below it, make a single crochet. So this is exactly what you're going to continue to do. When you get to the end of your row, you chain one, do another row, chain one, do another row. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll come back to show you the total number of rows that I have done. Then we'll continue from there. So I'm done with my base and I made 4 rows in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make more rows if you want your bag to be bigger than this. And also if you want it longer on the side, if you want to increase the length, you can also make more chains when you are starting. But you have to make sure it is an even number. When I made my chains, I made 24 chains, which is an even number. Then I added one extra chain, which is my turning chain. So I still ended up with 24 chains here. It is an even number. Then my rows here, which is the width of my bag, I made 4. 4 is an even number. So in case you want your bag to be bigger than this, your starting chain should be an even number. Add one extra one as your turning chain. Maybe 28 chains. You add one extra as your turning chain, making it 29. 20 chains if you want it smaller. 20 is an even number. 18, you understand, you just have to be an even number. Add one extra as your turning chain. Then the number of rows you make, which is the width of the base, should also be an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have an even number for my width. So my starting chain is an even number, 24 stitches here, 24. My width is also an even number, and the reason for that you're going to see it very soon. Let me show you the measurement of my base. The length is 20, almost 23. This is 22.5 in length, and the width is 5.5. So let's continue. So at the end of this row, chain one. Remember I said I'm done with my base. You can see how thick and dense the base is. Then we're going to make our diagonal stitch. Now we're going to start with our diagonal stitch. After making your turning chain, go into the back loop of the first stitch and make 2 single crochet into the back loop. 2 single crochet. Keep one chain, go into the next one and make 2 single crochet. Keep the next chain, go into the next back loop, make 2 single crochet. Keep the next one, go into the following stitch, back loop, make 2 single crochet. So this is what you're going to do until you get to the end of the row. So I'm at the end of this row here. I have 1 stitch remaining. I'm going to skip it and make 2 single crochet into this loop here on the side. 2 single crochet. Keep the next bump, go into the next one and make 2 single crochet into that as well. Right, we're going to skip the next one, come to the first chain on the side here, make 2 single crochet. Keep the next stitch, go into the following one, back loop and make 2 single crochet. So this is what I'm going to continue to do. Skip the next stitch, go into the next one, back loop, make 2 single crochet, skip one, go into the following one, into the back loop, make 2 single crochet. I'll continue the same thing I did on the edge here. I'm going to work 2 single crochet into this bump, skip the next one, work 2 single crochet into this bump here, and then I'll come back to show you how to close my round. Now I'm getting to the end of the round, and we're going to close the round. So to close the round, grab your hook. It can be a smaller hook. Put the hook from the back of the first stitch and pull the loop, the last loop, pull it through from the back, right? Then the two single crochets I made at the start of the round, I'm going to go into the second stitch. This is the first stitch, and this is the second one. I'm going to go into the second stitch in the middle of the second stitch. Can you see? This loop that I dragged to the back is still there. Then grab your working yarn, right? Yarn over, grab a loop, right? Drop your working yarn. This loop that you drag to the back, put your hook through it, right? And grab your working yarn again, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Then make another single crochet into the same stitch. And this is my first diagonal stitch for this round. I'm going to show you again when I finish this round. I'm going to show you how to close again. So we're going to continue the round. This is two single crochets we made. Go into the second single crochet in the middle of it and make two single crochets. Go into the second diagonal stitch. Diagonal stitch is the two single crochets we made. The second single crochet, put your hook in between and make two single crochets, right? Go into the next diagonal stitch. These two single crochets, get the diagonal stitch. You go into the second single crochet in between it. Make sure your hook passes in between this leg on the inside and make two single crochet. So you're going to go into the next diagonal stitch. These two single crochets, put your hook through the second single crochet in between it and make two single crochet. Skip one, two single crochet in between it. Keep one single crochet on this. I think that is a better explanation. Keep one single crochet, come into the next single crochet, keep one, put two single crochet here, skip one, two single crochet, skip one, two single crochet. A cluster of two single crochets is the diagonal stitch. So you're not working into the first single crochet, you're working into the second single crochet, and you're going to make two single crochets. So one more time, two single crochets here, go into the next diagonal stitch, two single crochet. You can slow down the speed of the video so that you can understand better. So I'm going to continue my round, and when I get back here, I'm going to show you how to close the round one more time. So I've gotten to the end of this round again. I'm going to show you how to close one more time. So as your bag begins to progress, as you increase the height, you'll be able to see the diagonal stitches very well. And this is why we need an even number for the stitches, so that you will not be left with, instead of being left with one stitch here before you close, you'll be left with two stitches. So, and by the time you are left with two stitches before you close, there will be a big hole in between this place. That is why you need an even number for your chains, for the base, and also an even number for the width of the bag. So now let's close. I'm going to drag up this loop, grab a smaller hook and put it through this first stitch here from the back, right? Grab the loop, pass it through the back, right? Then this second single crochet of my diagonal stitch. Remember, a diagonal stitch is 2 single crochet. This is the second single crochet. This is the first one. The first one is the place where I put this loop through. The second single crochet, I'm going to put my hook through the middle. Make sure it comes in between these legs here. Then I'll grab my working yarn over, make a loop, put my hook through this loop that I dragged to the back, put it through, grab my working yarn again, yarn over, pull through both loops. Then I'm going to make another single crochet into the same. So this is my first diagonal stitch for the third round, right? And with this kind of closing, your closing will not be visible. You will not be able to see where you closed. If you used what is it called, slip stitch, to close your round, it's going to be visible that, oh, this is the closing of the bag when you were making your rounds. But with this kind of closing for the diagonal stitch, your closing will not be visible, right? So I'm going to continue. This is the second diagonal stitch. This is the second single crochet. I'm going to make 2 single crochets into it. Go to the next diagonal stitch, 2 single crochets. Go to the next diagonal stitch, second single crochet, this is it, and make 2 single crochets. 1, 2 single crochets, right? So I'm going to continue making my round. When I get to the end of the round, I'll come back to show you how to close one more time. So I'm at the end of the 4th round. So let's close. Put your hook through the back of the first stitch, grab the loop through, right? Put your hook through the second single crochet, through the middle, grab your working yarn and make a loop, right? Put your hook through the first loop, the loop I dragged inside from the back. Put your hook through it, grab your working yarn and make a stitch. Make another single crochet into the same stitch. This is my first diagonal stitch for the next round. So I'm going to continue making my rounds. When I get to the end, I'll close. Make another round. When I get to the end, I'll close with the same closing technique that I've shown you. So I'll come back and show you how many rounds I made for the height of the bag, and also show you the measurements. I'm going to do that off camera, and at the end of that, I'm going to come back and show you how many rounds and also the measurement and the next thing to do. So I exhausted my yarn. I want to show you how to change color in case you also want to make the bag in multiple colors. I try to show this on camera so that you can see how to change your color. So at the end of the round where you want to change your color, you put this, as usual, you grab this loop, pull it back, right? Then you pull the new yarn you want to add. Then you go into the second single crochet as usual, the way we usually close our rounds. Grab your new yarn, make a loop, give a little tail, make a loop, then put your hook through the loop you dragged into the back through your old yarn. Then grab your working yarn, which is the new yarn you are adding, and complete your stitch. As simple as that. Then go into the same stitch again and make another single crochet. You can hide this tail like this, make another single crochet, Then you continue like that. Two single crochet into the next diagonal stitch, two single crochet into the next diagonal stitch, so that is basically how you change your colors, and when you get to the end of the row you close as usual. After making my bag up to 16 centimeter, I decided that I'm okay with the height. If you want to increase the height, you're free to do as more rounds as you want. So I'm going to stop at 16 centimeter, and I am going to close my final round, and I'm going to be closing it very differently from we've been closing before. So this is my last stitch. Let me go back by one stitch so I can show you. So this is my last stitch. Sorry, right? Pull it up. Grab the. I've cut the yarn, so you have to grab it from the back. Grab the tail from the back. Then you grab the tail and put it back into the stitch where it is coming from. So I just formed a fake stitch, just like the rest. You won't be able to tell the difference. Then you can hide the tail inside. Hide the tail inside perfectly. After that, you can go ahead and cut out the excess. There you go. So we're going to make the handle of the bag shortly. To make the handle for our bag, I'm going to be introducing another color of yarn. Like I said, you can use as many colors as you want, and you can make it in a single color if you like. So after marking where I want my handle to be, which is the middle of the bag, 11 stitches here, 11 stitches at the other side, this is where my stitch marker is. So I'm going to move back by one stitch. This is the diagonal stitch before I have my stitch marker. So I'm going to start from there. Put your hook through, grab your new yarn. If you are using another color, pass it through and leave a little tail to secure your stitch. Then chain one, go back into the stitch again. Try to hide your little tail. Make another stitch. I just completed my first diagonal stitch. Then this is where I have my stitch marker. I'm going to go into the diagonal stitch and make another diagonal stitch right there. Then I'm going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So connect it to the other side where you have your stitch marker. This is the diagonal stitch of that place where my stitch marker is. I'm going to continue my diagonal stitch from there. Just continue crocheting that way. This way. Go to the next stitch, make your diagonal stitch, so continue making your stitches across until you get to the stitch marker on the other side. When I get there, I'll be back to show you, because we're going to do the same thing we did here. We're going to do the same thing on this side as well. So right now I'm at the other stitch marker, so I'm going to go in and make my diagonal stitch. Then I'll chain 15 like I did on this side. So after that, I'm going to connect it to the other stitch marker, make a diagonal stitch, continue your stitches across until you get to the end of the row, and I'll come back to show you how to close and how to continue. I've gotten to the end of this round, and we're going to close the way we've been closing the diagonal stitch from the onset. As usual, grab your loop, put it to the back, go into the second single crochet that makes the diagonal stitch, grab your working yarn, yarn over and grab a loop, put your hook through the other loop you drag to the back, your working yarn, yarn over and pull through. Go back into the same stitch and make another single crochet. So this is my first diagonal stitch for this round. Go into the next diagonal stitch, so right now I'm going to make single crochets into the handle of the bag, single crochets, just normal single crochets. Then after I have covered the chain with single crochet like this, then I'm going to go into this diagonal stitch here and continue my diagonal stitch. Can you see this tail here? You can cut it off right now. So I'm going to continue my diagonal stitch across. When I get to this point, I'm going to make single crochet around these chains where I did for the other side, and I'll continue until I get to my closing here, and I'll come back to show you how to close for the final round. We're at the end of the final round. Go ahead and cut your yarn, leave a little tail, then pull up the last stitch. We're going to be creating a fake stitch to close the round. Grab your tail to the back, that tail of yarn, bring it back into the stitch where the yarn is pulled from at the back, just like that. And then you're going to just go ahead and hide the yarn in between your stitches, just to secure the yarn. So after that, you can just cut off the excess yarn that is left. So here we go, we are through with our bag. I made this bag in let me just say in a day. You can make it in a day if you really want to, because it just depends on how determined you are and how less busy you are. If you're very less busy and you want to make it in a day, you can create time for it and just do what you want to do in a single day. So if you like, you can go ahead and put a snap lock here to lock it, but I think my own is cute like this. I'm just going to leave it this way. You can also put a longer handle. For the handle, I'm going to be using this O-ring and this handle. I think it goes with this pink yarn here. So you can use a chain handle if you like, and if you have something like this, you can use it as well. So I'm just going to attach it to the center of my bag. Do the same thing on the other side. Then I'm going to attach my handle. You can use a chain handle, a chain strap, if that is what you have access to. You can mix as many colors as you want. You can make it in single color, multiple colors like these, 2 colors, 3 colors, as many colors as you like. And this is the inside, and this is the base we made. Very solid, so that when you put your belongings in your bag, the bottom will not be bulgy. It won't be bulging out. It will just stay solid like this. That is the reason for this multi-layered base that we made from the onset. So thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I hope to see you next time. Go ahead and make this bag in any color you want, in any size as well. You can make it in any size you want, in any color. You can tag my Instagram page to your creations. When you make this bag, you can tag me to it to see it, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys.